Have you ever studied for hours, genuinely tried your best, and still completely blanked out in the exam? Not a small doubt, a total blackout. You walk out thinking, I literally read this yesterday. Where did it go? Here's the uncomfortable truth no one tells you. Studying longer is often the exact reason you forget more. And it's not because you're lazy, distracted, or bad at studying. It's because your brain has limits, and school never taught you how those limits actually work. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why your effort isn't turning into memory, and how to fix it starting tonight. This is what usually happens. You sit down with good intentions and open the book. 1 hour passes, then 2, then 3. Your body stays, but your mind slowly fades. You reread the same paragraph again and again, underline everything, and tell yourself, I'm grinding. This will pay off. But here's the twist. Your brain doesn't reward time spent, it rewards how information is processed. Think of your brain like your phone. Open too many apps and it heats up, slows down, and eventually crashes. Long study hours do the same thing. They overload your working memory, the system that holds and organizes information. Once it's full, new information doesn't stick, it just slides off. And that's the scary part. When your brain is overloaded, it feels like you're learning, but biologically, you're not. Have you noticed how the first 30 to 40 minutes feel sharp? You understand faster and connect ideas more easily? Then suddenly everything feels heavy. Your focus drops, and you start checking your phone for just a second. That's not laziness, that's cognitive fatigue. Your brain runs on limited fuel, and once it's drained, forcing more study doesn't help. It actually damages retention. So what do most students do? They panic, blame themselves, and respond by studying even longer. More hours, more pressure, more burnout. That creates a loop. Long study, overload, forgetting, panic, longer study, even worse, forgetting. Here's the shift that changes everything. Forgetting isn't the enemy, overloading is. Memory isn't formed during study, it's formed after. Your brain needs space to compress information, connect it, and store it properly. That's why you sometimes remember things from short study sessions weeks later but forget marathon sessions overnight. So instead of aiming for long, aim for clear. Rather than saying, I'll study for 4 hours, say, I'll study one topic for 30 minutes. One topic, one session, one clear goal. When time is limited, your focus sharpens. And stop before you feel exhausted. End the session while you still feel okay, not when you're drained, because your brain remembers clarity better than pain. After each short session, create a real gap. Stand up, walk around, and don't scroll. This break is where memory consolidation happens quietly in the background. Then, test yourself instead of rereading. Rereading feels productive, but testing feels uncomfortable, and that discomfort is where memory is built. Close the book and ask yourself what you remember and what you can explain without looking. Struggling here is actually a good sign. It means your brain is strengthening the memory pathways. If you've been studying long hours for years, this might feel wrong, like you're doing less or cheating the system. But high performers don't study longer, they study with recovery. Athletes rest, creators pause, and brains need the same respect. Consistency beats intensity every single time. 45 focused minutes every day will always beat 5-hour burnout sessions twice a week. Effort isn't about time, it's about quality. So tonight, try this once. Set a 30-minute timer, study one clear topic. Stop when the timer ends, even if you feel you could go longer. Take a real break, and later test yourself. Watch what happens tomorrow. You'll remember more than you expect, because learning isn't about pushing harder. It's about working with your brain, not against it. And before you go, a quick, honest moment. This channel is still at the very beginning, and my short-term goal right now is just 100 subscribers. Not a million, not viral fame, just 100 people who want to study smarter, not harder. If this video helped you even a little or made you rethink how you study, subscribing is the simplest way to support this journey. It tells the algorithm this content matters, and it tells me to keep making videos like this for you. No pressure, no hype, just real growth, step by step. If you're in, hit subscribe, and let's build this together, one focused brain at a time.